Go. Good morning. Wow. I've never seen a room this full, and I don't know whether that's a good thing, because you take time to warm into a conference, and I didn't open last night. Steve did. And this is like first time talking for a few months to anyone. So anyway, do you remember this logo? We put it at the end of the presentation last year. And it was actually kind of a theme going through 44Con last year, which was kind of relevant to the politics of the day. So this year we decided to change this a little bit. And because it's the anniversary of Blade Runner, we found the Blade Runner font, thought, yeah, that's vaguely legible. And we started playing with it. And we liked it. And everything around this event this year is Blade Runner. And one thing that Steve did last night is this slide. And I thought, who was here last night? Okay, so you've seen this already. For the people that haven't seen this already, okay, so bearing in mind the second picture, for the first time, we actually have something, if you don't want to call the Samaritans, which if you're suicidal, you should do, if you just want to talk to someone about whatever else that isn't Samaritan related, then this number is being manned 24 hours a day during the event. You can email us at help@44con.com. You can mention us at 44con on Twitter, but do not send us DMs, please, because we are not reading them. In fact, I don't think we've even got them turned on any of our devices. So that's it. So is this anyone's first time at 44con? Oh, right. Next slide. I won't skip it then. So we founded it in 2011. We put the first event together in 6 months, and basically our friends sponsored us, and our friends spoke at the event. It was awesome. 9 years old. Steve did a swangy slide, very nice graphic. You remember this from the film? Very nice. And we're 9. So that's good. Now, the result of being around for 9 years is when you type 44con into Google, this happens. And I believe that I get a lot of emails offering me this type of result for paying them some dollars, but 1.2 million results, yeah, it's fine. Good. So, online. The schedule is online. Go to that shed URL and you'll see the morning. In fact, you really will. If there are different views, you can see it track by track, or you can see it all in one great big mess. It's all lovely. So Katharina's going to be in here, and Nicholas is going to be next door at in 6 minutes' time. If you don't like this, by the way, please tell us. If you can think of a better way of doing it, please tell us. So in terms of telling people how to do things, we have a mental health hacker set up. It's upstairs. They've got various techniques that they're willing to teach you to help you to relax and not be so obsessed with log files. Mind you, log files are good. So anyway, there are some talks, some workshops, some more, and self-care products available and all of that good stuff. Fantastic. Right. Soldering. We have soldering again this year, but there is a reason not to solder the badge. You can use it to get drink. So your choice is you either solder the badge and have a cool thing to take away, or you trade it in for beer. So we've got lockpicking. They guaranteed to us that they would be available during the day of Thursday and Friday. They'll only be around tonight if you feed them beer. And please don't remove stuff from the area. That was a problem last time they were here. Capture the flag starts at 10 o'clock. So you've got 34 minutes before it kicks off. We have something else going on. We have hacking for food banks. If you've got a cupboard full of pre-loved tech that your wife, partner, family are having a go at you for keeping, please donate it to the charity out the front, because it will be, we're doing a bring and buy basically, and anything that's sold goes to the food bank to feed Hammersmith and Fulham families. This sadly still is a big deal. And in terms of helping people, this year we ran an assistance program, and these companies all sponsored people to be here. So it's too early for a round of applause, just nod and nod. Good. Excellent. But thank you to Google, Microsoft, Wire, Steelcon, and Mintinet for this. There's some very grateful people out there. Sponsors. We've got a lot of sponsors. Any sponsors in the room? One over there. Good. You can have lunch too, but the people you gave tickets to, the exhibitor tickets, they can't, because they're freeloaders. But they're your freeloaders, so you take care of them. It's all good. But you do also have tea and coffee vouchers to give out. Don't forget that. Don't keep hold of them. You have a thirsty audience. In terms of sponsors, lots of pretty logos, all very, very nice. They'd all love to talk to you. And one of the things we do here is the sponsor passport. You go round to each sponsor, you get the sponsor passport stamped, you give that to us at the end with your name on. Very important to put your name on, because we draw these out of a bucket, and whoever we draw out gets free entry next year. Kind of cool. They also have tea and coffee vouchers, and we'll talk more about the state of tea and coffee in a couple of slides. Next thing you should know, we have talks not being filmed. They will not appear on YouTube. They will not, I don't think we're even going to get slide decks for them. So Matt Summers 5G talk, no film. The Eternal Glue talk, Friday afternoon, The RFID workshop, it's sold out. It sold out last night within about 10 minutes. We had 20 kits and they went like that. And Chrissy only wants to do the workshop with people that have kits. She doesn't really want it recorded because it's going to be interesting. And there we go. NCSC are doing a workshop as well. Now, with that one, the slides and audio will be made available, but no video. So mark that on the schedule if you were thinking you didn't want to go and you wanted to see the video of them. There won't be one. Next thing, Friday morning, check your mail. If you're on the mailing list, something will be sent out that you apparently will like. I actually have no idea what this is. You can subscribe on the front page of 44con.com, and Steve tells me it's worth it. Awesome. Thursday night. Right, Thursday night. Tonight it's being run by Many Hats, and very grateful to them for coming in and abusing our facilities in a very good way. They're bringing more speakers, more people, networking, bar open till late, and apparently there might be food. Is there food? Do we know? Excellent. Good. There's pizza. Ooh, awesome. Okay. Coffee and tea, Antipode London. They're in their usual place, except you might have seen the shutter is down this morning. There's a little story about this. You know these marvelous espresso machines? This one's not even 1 year old. And powered up this morning, did the first pull, and a rubber gasket that costs 2p failed. And they don't have a replacement. So they've been jury-rigging it, and they've brought the machine back up to pressure. They've promised me it won't explode. This is good. And by the end of this talk, it should be working and available. Already working. Awesome. There's, as well as espresso-based stuff, there's also a Guatemalan filter on limited. It's a limited edition this morning. Basically, I'm drinking it till it runs out. It's really, really good. And have I mentioned the coffee and tea vouchers? Yeah, because last year we actually had sponsors that didn't give them out. So go and harangue the sponsors for your tea and coffee vouchers so you don't pay. We like that. Dates for your diary. We're doing a hootenanny. What's that? I have no idea, but it'll probably involve beer and talks and stuff. Mailing list on Friday, and we're running training early December. And I think we've already got a bunch of things announced for that. Happy days. Right, a couple more slides. This one's important. We have house rules. We'd really like you to follow them because we don't like throwing people out, and we especially don't like calling the police. We do have a member of the police on the staff. You do something illegal, we won't be the judge, jury, executioner. They will. I think we've only thrown one person out in the last 3 years. You're generally pretty good. Thank you. And that is that. Go grab a quick coffee before the first talks, or stay in here while they set up. But enjoy, and remember, this event is about learning. It's about meeting new friends. It's about talking to people. Get out there and do it. Have a great day. Enjoy.